Okay, so this is one of the nuttiest Slay the Spire decks I've ever made, and I'm just gonna. This is my first turn for this combat, and I think I will just kill them. Um, it revolves around abusing this card, which says when you discard it, you gain energy, so you can keep cycling the deck through and discarding these with things like acrobatics to sort of infinitely generate um, mana. So here I go, baby. We're gonna discard the tactician. We're gonna play this adrenaline. Now your max hand is 10 cards, so you have to be careful of that with this deck. And actually, we're gonna sneaky strike first to put us at 8, because even though this draws 2 cards, I have a card in my deck that draws more than one. And we get our other tactician, Hoggers. This one is upgraded, so it gives 2 energy. We have 6 right now, which is, for this game, a ridiculous amount. And we can just keep doing sneaky strikes because they're free. We can draw more cards here. So this card draws a card and discards a card at the start of every turn. And that really gets the deck flowing, but this is the best card in the deck. You discard your hand and then you draw that many cards, and with these tacticians you can sort of go pseudo infinitely with this deck. So we will be drawing 8 cards with this calculated gamble. We have 7 cards in our deck, so we can actually know exactly what we're drawing into here. And in this case, yeah, we can kill them all. So I will demonstrate that now. Let's calculated gamble. We're gonna go up on energy, and now we have this glorious, glorious hand, and we're going to apply 6 poison to this guy. And what Corpse Explosion, the card that I just played, is, it says, if you notice on the right there, on death, deal damage equal to this enemy's max HP to all enemies. So I sort of have an engine where I can do a bunch of damage all at once and kill a guy and then just destroy the entire party. And it revolves around Masterful Stab as well. Usually this card is not very good in most decks because you'll eventually it will cost more and more as you take damage, but I have consistently been killing things on turn 1 with this deck, so it just keeps going round and round and lets us do this, and they all die, and it's beautiful. Oh my god, another acrobatics. Here, I'll scroll through the deck just so you guys can see what's up. Acrobatics is, I think, the best silent card in the game. Silent is this class, this like thiefish class. Yeah, we will definitely take another acrobatics. We want everything that discards cards, anything that draws us into more stuff. We are just spinning our wheels. And you know what? We're going to keep this recording going because I'm just going to destroy this elite, like, real quick. Now this is Reptomancer. This is one of the scariest elites in the game. We're on Act 3, by the way. This is the final, or one of the final acts of the game. So enemies can get pretty tough. Reptomancer keeps summoning these guys who not only do a bunch of damage to you every turn, if you don't kill them very quickly, she will just overwhelm you with them, do a shit ton of damage, and they nerf you as well. They apply debuffs. So we will prevent that from happening. And in this starting hand, usually you draw 5 per turn, but Silent this class again starts with 2 additional cards when you play for the first turn. So it really lets us get more consistency through our deck. So acrobatics, you never want to play, if you can, with more than 7 cards in your hand. So this is perfect because 10 is your max, so you don't want to go over that. So we're going to do this immediately because we have this Tactician, so it's literally free, and then it makes these sneaky strikes free as well. So it's a beautiful little thing we have here. So we're going to discard this Tactician, and all we're looking to do is draw into more cards to find our calculated gamble, this new acrobatics, or other ways to draw cards, this adrenaline, etc. So we're definitely going to start with this quick slash. And the corpse explosion here is interesting because we can apply it on this guy just to get 24 damage on all of them, and I think we're going to do that pretty soon, but I just want to wait a tad bit longer here. So yeah, let's quick slash her actually, because we're not going to need the damage on this dagger. We draw a backflip. Again, another card in this deck that draws more cards. It's excellent. It's just really, really good in this environment. So yeah, now we're gonna Corpse Explosion this guy. We're gonna use our free Sneaky Strike. And what's gonna happen is Corpse Explosion applies 6 poison, so at the end of this turn, this guy's gonna die, and she's gonna take 24. So I no longer have to worry about taking any damage this turn, so I'm all good. And damage you take in this game is permanent, so you really, really want to preserve health if possible. So now that he's dealt with, we will just have our free Sneaky Strike go on the Reptomancer. And again, this deck is all about drawing cards. Even though I could do this powerful effect with Dash, I'm going to be more greedy, and we're going to backflip and see if we can get something juicy. This Tactician... He's a little unfortunately placed. We don't have anything to discard it right now. So with this quick slash, we can draw one of our 9 cards. And even though we'll have 0 energy after that, Adrenaline gets us out of this. Calculated Gamble will get us out of this because we can discard this Tactician. So there's two outs. And yeah, I don't have any damage to take anyway, so we're just going to go for it. So let's attack this guy. And we did not find it. However, this game also has a relic system. Up here, there's various things that do different things for us. And this is sort of how you progress without your deck being better. You get more of these. And a key one that we have in this deck that has been really helpful has been Ink Bottle. Ink Bottle says whenever you play 10 cards, you draw a card. And it's at 9 right now, so we have a 2 and 8 chance to draw another out to continue this turn even longer. So we're definitely going to do that, so we're going to neutralize. There we go. And unfortunately we didn't draw our out, but Masterful Stat, another 17 damage, so perfect. Let's do that. And we're probably done with this turn. You could consider playing Endless Agony, but this card represents numbers in your deck. It says whenever you draw this card, you add a copy of it into your hand. So I want more of these in my deck because it sort of draws 2, and we really care about the amount of cards in our hand. So this 8 damage is not worth losing this effect in our deck because this card, when played, is exhausted, so it's removed entirely. So we're just not going to play that. And we're going to end the turn. This guy's going to blow up. This guy's going to blow up. She's going to take 24. Oh, there's so much to explain in this game. I got 2 extra cards this turn because Gremlin Horn, whenever an enemy dies, you gain an energy and draw a card. So that's pretty nice. So as we can see, yeah, she does hurt quite a bit. She's attacking for 25 this turn. So that's a little spooky, but honestly, this deck is so good, I don't even care. So we're going to start... maybe we start with the... No, we're going to start with the Adrenaline. And this card is just insane. It's just so good in these kind of decks where you're just cycling and going through your shit. Okay, so now with this Acrobatics, we will go down to 7, but then we'll go up to 10. And I'm just searching for key parts of the combo. So we're going to Acrobatics. We drew into another Acrobatics, so that's kind of nice. I think I'm going to get rid of... Ooh, interesting. Let's get rid of this power. This will help us on the next turn, but again, we're so powerful that I think we just care about what's happening right now. Okay. So we got a Calculated Gamble and quite a bit of options in our hand. And so what we're looking for is these 2 Tacticians to sort of go infinite, and then these Sneaky Strikes to get a lot of free damage. So I'm going to backflip first, because that'll get us up to 10 exactly. We got another Corpse Explosion, so we could maybe do 25 here, but beautifully we got this Tactician as well. So what I'm going to do is get some cards out of my hand because I want to be able to play this acrobatics. And we're not going to get perfect value out of it, which actually makes me want to play dagger throw first. And we're going to dagger throw this guy because the corpse explosion with the dagger throw is a bit of overkill on this guy. So I'm hoping to corpse explosion this guy and deal 25 to each of them. So we're just going to dagger throw here. Ooh, we drew our Tactician Plus. Okay, baby, let's go. So now we have 5 energy. Oh, baby, it's all coming together. Now we can Acrobatics here. Oh, yes, dude. Tactician, discard this, still have 5 energy. And in this game, like, 4 energy is a lot. You usually start with 3 on an average turn, so having all of this cycling into energy is very, very cool. It's a very cool deck. It's very unique. Yeah, so we're just gonna get another Masterful Stab in here. Let's see. Our 4 other cards are... So we have the 2 Sneaky Strikes in our deck, so we definitely want to draw into those. So we're gonna start with a Quick Slash here. Oh, and we see, this is exactly what I was talking about with the cards in your hand. With Endless Agony, you draw 2 copies, so even though I drew 2 cards there, I actually draw 3, essentially. And... Oh, the reason I drew 2 there was from Ink Bottle. Again, there's so much stuff in this game. But, yeah, with these Endless Agonies in my hand, that's a valuable resource in itself because of the calculated gamble. We get to look at more and more and more cards. So we're going to Sneaky Strike here. I might have Lethal. I think I do, which is absolutely boring. I wanted to spin my wheels even more, but yeah, we can kill him. That's tragic. That is tragic. Oh, so we got a new relic here, Toy Ornithopter. Whenever you use a potion, you heal 5 HP. Potions are sort of things that you can use once per combat. But yeah, this is a very good relic. Anything that heals is pretty valuable in this game. I think... What would be... So this is a duplication potion, so your next card is played twice. So I'm going to look at my deck and see what would be good for that. Probably an Acrobatics or Tools of the Trade. There's some decent stuff, but... Well, yeah, I'm going to take that. I should have looked at this card first. It's free to look at. Oh wow, another Masterful Stab. I think, honestly, in this deck, we're just looking to have these deal 16 chunks and just go hard. So yeah, fuck it, we ball. We actually ball right now. Oh, now this enemy is annoying. He's gonna debuff me, and then every single turn I will take 10 damage from the debuff. So we really want to kill this guy as fast as possible. You can block the damage, but I'd rather just win the game. So we're gonna Acrobatics. Oh, beautiful. We drew a Tactician, so we're still at 4. Our Sneaky Strikes are free. This is gorgeous. And let's see. Adrenaline puts us perfectly at 10 cards, so we're going to try to do that. Ooh, we drew our other Tactician, Tactician Plus. So here, to make a little room, we're going to do one of these Sneaky Strikes now. And the reason I'm not just doing these immediately is, again, our hand size is really valuable. So I just want to wait as long as possible to do them, even though they are free. So now with this Dagger Throw, we can get guaranteed value because this Tactician not only deal damage, draw a card, but also get more energy out than we came out with, or than we started with. So we will Tactician. We have 7 energy. Oh, baby. The only thing in my hand that draws is this Quick Slash, and we just want to keep drawing, so we're going to do that. And we've run out of gas here, but we're more than happy with this starting turn. We can get our Sneaky Strike. Oh, actually, I forgot about the Ink Bottle again. That's my bad. So we drew another card. And unfortunately, it wasn't Calculated Gamble or this Acrobatics or one of these things that drew cards, so we could just go even further into this Ouroboros of value, but we're fine with the Masterful Stab. We'll take 17 damage. And the beautiful thing is this deck scales really well too, because we have this Shuriken, another great relic. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, you gain 1 strength. So all of your attack cards do more damage. And we just play a lot of attacks, so it scales pretty well. So we're kind of out of sauce here, so I'm gonna neutralize, dash, corpse explosion just for the 6 poison. Even though the explosion won't do anything, 6 poison is fine. It's sort of a dot that will do 6 damage this turn, then 5 damage, then 4, etc. Usually you build poison in like a poison deck, but corpse explosion is sort of a cool, unique win condition in this deck because we only have to kill one thing. So we have sort of a single target deck that excels at killing AoE fights, so it's really cool. We're going to do this Tools of the Trade. Again, drawing and discarding 1 card every turn is just going to be so powerful for this deck. So we're going to get that in. And then I'm debating just playing this for 8 damage. Maybe if I had another Shuriken stack to get another strength, but we're fine. So I'll play the Survivor technically to get this ink bottle a little closer, but that's it. So yeah, he's going to negatively afflict me, so I'm taking 10 from his debuff and then 13 from him, so 23 in total. Maybe we can kill him this turn, though. Ooh, calculated gamble. Yeah, we definitely can go hard with this acrobatics, so I'm going to discard the piercing way. Actually, the dodge and roll. Just this defensive stuff doesn't really matter because we're going hard in the paint. This Masterful Stab, again, is free, but I want to wait as long as possible, so we're going to Acrobatics. And now we've reshuffled our deck in. Sneaky Strike is free, that's beautiful. Yeah, honestly, fuck all this defensive stuff. We're just gonna go in. Let's backflip first, draw a couple more cards. Not exactly what I was hoping to see. Oh, we really want these Tacticians, or this Acrobatics would be perfect to draw. But let's start with this Quick Slash, hope for something good. Okay, and then we might have... Gosh, do we have lethal? This, that, and we're good. We're good. It's just turn 1 every... Or, that was turn 2, but holy fuck. Okay, so these are our card choices for the next elite fight. So we're going into another elite, so it should be another spooky fight. And this is our final boss. He... they sort of have different punishes for each one of them. I'm thinking maybe I Terror here, just because 99 vulnerable makes it so they take enemies take 50% damage from more damage from attacks, and this lasts for 99 turns. So it's pretty efficient at just like owning someone. But this escape plan is like, oh, it's so dirtily and perfect for this kind of deck. But yeah, fuck it. We take the escape plan. It triggers our ink bottle. We're gaming. Doesn't really do anything, and that's kind of what I want all my cards to do. So it's beautiful. Here we go into another elite fight. So this is Giant Head, and Giant Head is a fight that demands scaling from you, or most decks. This deck is kind of a weird infinite, so it like sort of doesn't need it, but he has this debuff on himself that says slow, and it says whenever I play a card, he receives 10% more damage from attacks this turn. So if I can, I want to avoid using my attacks until the latest I possibly can in the turn. And he has 520 health, and he'll start counting down 5 turns, and if you can't kill him in 5 turns, he will start doing 50 damage every turn, which is quite threatening in this game. So yeah, you're sort of put on a clock here. Now the first thing I'm going to do is, oh baby, escape plan. We're just going to see how it goes. There we go, draw into our Tactician. Now this Tactician is beautiful with this Acrobatics. We're at the exact cards correct that we want for this Acrobatics, so we're going to go up to 10 here, discard the Tactician, and beautifully still be at 4 manas. And now we're at 9 cards, so this backflip can perfectly get us to 10. So again, I want cards. I want cards. Give them all to me. Beautiful. This Adrenaline gets us even more cards. It's so gorgeous. It's all coming together. So we I need to get rid of cards in my hand. 2 of them. Let's just get the Sneaky Strike in there. And let's do a Masterful Stab. Now we're gonna Adrenaline. Oh, my bad. I actually could have played one less there, but it's fine. This Tactician with this Dagger Throw, we're gonna draw a card, discard a card, discard the Tactician. We have more mana. The Ink Bottle triggers. We get these 2 Endless Agonies for free. Oh, it's just gorgeous. It's actually just gorgeous. So in our, oh my god, and look at the rest of our deck, dude. We got this Acrobatics, we got this Quick Slash, we got this Calculated Gamble, Sneaky Strike, all beautiful draws to keep the engine going. So ideally we draw the Acrobatics first into maybe a Calculated Gamble. So we're gonna try to get there. So we're gonna Quick Slash. Ooh, the Acrobatics comes in clutch. I'll get rid of one of these Endless Agonies. We need to get our hand size to 8 for this. 8 minus 1, so you're at 7, then you draw 3. Yes, 8. So we need to play one more card, and we're just gonna get this Masterful Stab in again. Now we can Acrobatics. There's our Calculated Gamble, that's so beautiful. Just gonna discard this Curse. And I think I'm going to take this free 18 or 37 damage because we have 11 on the slow counter. This is actually a perfect deck for this head, the giant head. So we're going to Sneaky Strike because it's free. And now we're going to... I'm going to Quick Slash first because it's card neutral. And then we're going to Calculated Gamble to draw 7 more cards here. Come on, baby. Ooh, 2 free Sneaky Strikes. And you see, this deck is just gorgeous. It's actually just gorgeous. Oh, baby. Yeah, and then we're gonna Quick Slash, see if we can draw into even more nuts. Please, Acrobatics, please? Flying Knee. Okay, well, it had to come to an end eventually. However, these 2 Sneaky Strikes are free, and we can draw another card with Ink Bottle. So, please, one time. Quick Slash into, come on. Okay, so this Dagger Throw could get us into a Tactician. That's... Ooh, I'm wondering if I should just tool this at the trade instead, because this increases our power as we go later, but I'm doing this because it's sick. Please, please. Oh! Bless up. Bless up. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes, dude. Okay, so now, yeah, I mean, god, this Flying Knee is 34. Maybe we just don't even Tools of the Trade. But with Tools of the Trade, we can't lose. It doesn't really matter. We're just going to do this and pass. And that was his first turn, so he can eat shit and die. Oh, you're attacking me for 13? Wow, that's crazy. Who asked, though, is my question. Okay, yeah, we're going to get rid of this Curse. Let's Escape Plan first, see if we... Ooh, yeah, we hit a skill with it, so we get some free defense. Now, there's 5 cards in my deck, and one of them is a Tactician Plus. So this Acrobatics... If I backflip first, I can guarantee that I get the Tactician Plus, which I think I will do. Yeah, and we'll Acrobatics Plus, actually. Oh, both Tacticians in our hand. This is so delightful. It's actually so beautiful. What a beautiful time of year, and what a beautiful home you have, I might add. Simply gorgeous. Thank you for inviting me in. Okay, we're gonna Massive Stab, we're gonna Acrobatics again, discard the Tactician, get a free Sneaky Strike in here, we're gonna Massive Stab. Oh my god, we draw into the Calculated Gamble. Don't tell me he's dead, because that'd be so boring. 22 plus 14 plus 14. Oh, I don't want to do math on the 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. This is probably enough. And if it isn't, you know, who cares? There we go, baby. Oh, it's so gorgeous. That is an elite fight. Like, that is supposed to be one of the hard fights. This deck is insane. This deck is actually insane. And it gets better because we get 26 gold. That's fine. We get this great power. Usually, depending on your deck, this can be insane. But in this deck, it's okay. So this one says, or this isn't a power, this is a relic. This says whenever you play a power card, a random card in your hand costs 0. And I believe the only power we have is Tools of the Trade. But still, I mean, that means that Tools of the Trade costs 0, or in some cases, we could hit maybe Sneaky Strike and make it cost 0, and then we net 2. So, yeah, that's pretty good to get. And then we can get another card, and maybe it's a power, and it'll be free. It is neither of those things. And because this deck is so tight, I honestly don't want any of the, like, getting a random potion is cool, and some of this stuff is mid, but I'm just perfectly content with our deck. We don't need something unless it's really good. Here's a chest. This is our final free chest before the Act boss. So we get a relic for free. Whenever you add a card to your deck, we gain 9 gold. We have one more merchant, so we maybe gain like 18 gold of it. This is kind of garbage. There's these keys that I'm not going for in this run, and I don't feel like explaining, but it's like bonus content that I'm not doing, so we're just gonna do this Ceramic Fish for now. It's not great, but so here's a campfire. At these campfires, you can rest for mana, or for HP, but my HP is really good, so I don't really need to rest. Smith, you can usually smith, but this relic that I have that gives us more energy at the start of the turn makes it so I can't smith anymore. And smithing upgrades a card in your deck, so these like green cards are upgraded and these white text cards aren't. So like for example, if I upgraded my acrobatics here, it'd be draw 4 cards instead of 3. So smithing's usually really good, but because we took this extra energy, we can't do that. And this recall is again one of these keys that I'm not doing for this fight, so I will just rest. But again, this game has a lot of stuff. We have a relic here that says whenever you rest, you may add a card into your deck. So we get a free card choice here. Another acrobatics. You see an acrobatics, you take an acrobatics. It doesn't matter kind of what your deck is doing, but especially in this deck, oh my god, yeah, we are taking that. Holy. Wow, and our question mark is a chest as well. Hey, starting each combat with 10 block. So the first turn of our combat is a lot easier, and we're only doing fucking first turns anyway, so we take those. Beautiful. Here I will rest again. Now interesting. I wonder if Concentrate is correct for this deck. Because I do like discarding cards. We can discard these Tacticians and just go completely off. But I don't like how it reduces the amount of cards in our hand. But I'm curious. I think this is probably good. So we're gonna try it out. And let's do it. And this is another elite, another Reptomancer. So yeah, we're going to want to look for our Corpse Explosion this turn to ideally deal with these guys here. But this looks like a great starting hand. We have Calculated Gamble, both of our acrobatics. So we're going to start with an acrobatics. We're going to discard the curse that we have. And let's Adrenaline up to 10 cards. Let's Escape Plan, get another card. Oh my god, another acrobatics. Okay, yeah, this deck is officially just bonkers. It's like actually insane. Man, okay. Wow, we're just like blessed with options, honestly. There's so much we can do. And we're gonna start by Sneaky Striking. Actually, we could Quick Slap. I want to keep in mind this ink bottle's almost up, so we don't want to be at 10 cards when that happens. But we're gonna Quick Slash, see what we can draw into. Tactician, beautiful for our acrobatics, and for our Concentrate plus. Like, oh, this is kind of cooking. Okay, so we're gonna Sneaky Strike here, and then this is our turn. I want to use this acrobatics, but I can't yet because we're gonna draw. So I could concentrate to get more. Let's just sneaky strike first, see what's up. We draw under Endless Agony, so 2 cards. Wow, we might just do 200 damage this turn. This is insane. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna Acrobatics, discard the Tactician, Masterful Stab here. Let's see. We have Tactician Plus in our graveyard, or in our draw pile. Yeah, I'm gonna draw 2 cards here. Oh my god, this is just insane. Yeah, we're gonna Masterful Stab. Let's Dagger Throw. And let's discard our Tools of the Trade. We're gonna Acrobatics, discard this Tactician, get back up to 4 energy. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. And Corpse Explosion is very naturally at the exact bottom of our deck, exactly where we wanted it, so that's good. So... Oh, wow, and our ink bottle's gonna draw again? Okay. Yes, let's... Quick Slash here. Oh man, this Corpse Explosion is literally the bottom. Might be time to Calculated Gamble, but the interesting thing is, do we want to concentrate first? I think we do, because even though we'll have less cards, we will Ink Bottle, so it'll still be a pretty good draw. Let's do this. We're gonna discard these draw cards, blocking us for losers, who cares? We get our Corpse Explosion, and now a sane man would just take this turn and just kill this guy, and it would be all good. I'm gonna be a half sane person. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna calculate a gamble. And okay, we have a Dagger Throw into Tactician. So let's do that. Oh, Gremlin Horn goes as well, so we draw another card. Okay, Escape Plan. Remember, this is turn 1. This is actually turn 1. It's so gross. This deck is actually disgusting. Yeah, that's it. Oh my god. Okay, cool. Next relic. This is a pretty rare one. You don't see this very often. Whenever you discard a card during your turn, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. And yes, this procs separately every time for Calculated Gamble. So we're just gonna get... this is the perfect deck for this. I'm very excited. Okay. Cool. Fear Potion. I'm probably okay. I haven't used the potion in so long. Because this deck just doesn't care. Yeah, and we'll take a Terror Plus. We skipped out on that last Terror. But a Terror Plus is 0 mana, which is really good. And again, it'll just make our... kill time so much quicker. Bullet Time is usually an insane card, but our deck only cares about drawing, so the fact that you can't draw after it is kind of bad. So yeah, I'm gonna take this Terror. So this is our last shot before the final boss. And oh baby, there's a bunch of stuff that I could explain here, but we are going to get the Bag of Prep. Bag of Prep is at the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. This does exactly the same thing as the Ring of the Snake, but you get both. So hold on, I am trying to adjust my camera. There we go. So yeah, you start with a 9-card hand, which in this deck is like, that's all we can ask for. We just want a good turn 1, so it's excellent. We're gonna rest 1 additional time. This is the last thing before the final fight. See if we get anything. I don't really care. We're just gonna kill him. And yeah, I'm very excited to see how this fares versus Awakened One. So, this guy you technically can't kill in 1 turn. He has 2 lives. He like reses himself, but we can see if we can maybe 2-turn kill him. I don't know. We'll figure it out. There's, you know, the world is our oyster. So, let's see here. So what we're gonna want to do first. We have a Tactician here and an Acrobatics, so I'm looking to get our hand size down a little bit for that. And in fact, we could dagger throw into this tactician, which I like, so we're gonna do that. Usually you burst down one of these guys in the starting turn, and I guess I could still do that with Corpse Explosion, so let's try that. Oh hey, speak of the devil, there's Corpse Explosion, so let's see. I probably wanted to draw that a little later, but it's no big deal. This ink bottle is gonna have us net the same amount of cards, so I will Sneaky Strike. This Acrobatics, we're gonna draw into our Adrenaline. Beautiful, okay. We're cooking, we're cooking. Blocking is Cringe, so we're gonna get rid of that. And it's probably not correct to Corpse Explosion exactly yet. We're gonna Adrenaline. Oh, that sucks that we got our Endless Agony here, but it's fine also. Let's see. And you always want to be thinking, what are our options that bring us into more options? So Backflip is the target card here, so we need to make a little space in our hand. So I think we can Corpse Explosion this guy now. It's probably fine. It might not be technically correct, but it's like, who asked? Who cares? We're gonna Backflip here. Oh, into a beautiful free Sneaky Strike. Yeah, and let's just do this now so we don't have to think about it. So this guy is going to die to the poison, which will trigger the Corpse Explosion, which will do 52 damage to all of these guys, killing this guy instantly, killing this guy, and taking a good chunk out of the Awakened One's health. So now all we have to worry about is this guy and 22 damage, which we're already blocking 15 of. And this ink bottle is probably going to trigger again this turn, so yeah, it's really nice. And we really want to draw into this Tactician, or this Calculated Gamble. Or this Acrobatics. Any of those is a great draw here. So we're going to start by reducing the amount of cards in our hand. Let's Masterful Stab here. Oh, we can neutralize to apply 2 weak. Weak is they deal 25% less damage, so sure. Or actually, before we do that, this Acrobatics is at the ideal amount of cards in hand, so we'll draw up. I'm going to discard this Dash, I think. Oh, our Gremlin Horde triggered, so we get two more energy and 2 more cards there. I was not thinking about that. I could have actually had another slot for a card, but that's okay. Escape Plan into the Tactician, and this is where it's all coming together, boys. It's a thing of beauty here. So yeah, we're gonna Masterful Stab here. Endless Agony. Oh, there's our Terror, so he's going to take 50% more damage from attacks. That's really going to help us out here. Or, it might not matter, but at least we kill him faster, so that's cool. This Acrobatics, we want to be at 7 cards, so we want to go down 1. Let's neutralize so it doesn't waste our mana. And now we can Acrobatics. And I'm going to get rid of the Ascender's Bane. And again, this Tingsha dealing 3 damage every time we discard is so beautiful. And wow, with this Concentrate and this Tactician, we have a lot of mana to work with. Let's Quick Slash first, see what we draw into. Okay, that's not super helpful, but that's fine. Yeah, we ball. We Concentrate, discard the Tactician, discard the Piercing Wail, sure. So now we have 5 energy again, and this Calculated Gamble. We're gonna draw more. Escape Plan, sure. Masterful Stab. Argument to wait for this Calculated Gamble. Ooh, with 3 Acrobatics. Gosh, I think I maybe should, but I'm just gonna do that. Me no think. Me just do. Oh my god, this Acrobatic. Okay, this is so insane. Discard this. Oh, it just keeps going. It just keeps going. Okay. So we want to hit this tactician. I'm gonna start with acrobatics. Oh, we hit it. We discard this. Now we can have these 2 cards left in our deck. So we could backflip into acrobatics to dig even deeper. So let's get some space here. Let's backflip. We can. So we need to be at 7 cards for this acrobatics, so we can put these in. Draw this. Discard this corpse explosion. Ink bottle's gonna trigger in a little bit here. Wow, this is so disgusting. Okay. Yeah, and we can concentrate. Discard 2 random cards so that we can sneaky strike twice. And, yeah, there we go. So, like I said, this guy technically doesn't die in 1 turn. I can't interact with him anymore, so... I mean, technically I'll play this to get the ink bottle a little closer, sure. But, I'm cool with two-shotting him. Let's see how it goes. And we still have these 2 potions to use, so... This is just kind of going insanely well for us. Okay. So, he's attacking for 42. He regenerates 10 health a turn. I forgot to mention that because we killed him in 1 turn, so it doesn't really matter. So I can escape plan here. And then I'm thinking of duplicating this backflip to draw 4 cards off of it. I think... Yeah, let's do that. Let's ball. Okay, so a healthy dose of cards here. So we can acrobatics here. Oh, both of our tacticians. We can discard this, go to 4. I'm going to try to play a little faster here. Let's do this. Let's draw a card. Sneaky strike. So acrobatics will have draw the perfect amount of cards. Oh, there's our concentrate. I am glad we added that to this deck because it has been working well. We have our ink bottle coming up. We can tactician, get 3 mana. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, then let's backstab. And it might be time to calculated gamble. I think... Let's see, so we would draw 8 cards off this, and we have 8 cards in our draw pile, so we know exactly what we will draw. And we'll have this acrobatics with a couple draw escape plan. Yeah, that's like probably enough to do shit. Let's try it. So yeah, with calculated gamble, Tingsha triggers 8 times there, so we get a free 24 damage. Kind of sick. I'm gonna escape plan, shuffle our deck back in, see what's up. Let's acrobatics. Oh, I was hoping for a tactician here, but you know, I guess this turn has been okay. Yeah, we might run out of gas here, but there's still a couple things we can do. So we're gonna sneaky strike here. And I think we backflip here to get the most outs, because we can look at 2 cards with this, and another card with the discard from Dagger Throw. So let's backflip here. Ooh, concentrate. Okay, yep, we can keep going. We can keep going. Okay. Okay, oh my god. Okay, I think I quick slash first, because I can always discard off this Dagger Throw after we concentrate. So let's do that. We did not hit one of the sickest cards, but this is fine. We can discard dash and the curse, get 6 more damage off our Tingsha, and then we Dagger Throw, so we have 10 cards, 2 tacticians, a calculated gamble, and 2 acrobatics. So actually, most of these cards are what we're looking for, so please? And then we will probably get a ink bottle too, so I'm thinking we actually are fine here. So draw, discard into the tactician, we get more manas. Yeah, we're gonna trigger this ink bottle, see how that goes. So let's Masterful Stab, neutralize, draw into, shucks. No, this turn is so trash. Okay, that's fine. So I'm gonna play the Survivor first, discard the Flying Knee, and then we're gonna play the Tools of the Trade because remember we got that Mummified hand, so this will make the dodge and roll cost 0. So, I should have definitely done the other way because I did not realize he was only attacking for 31, but that's fine. It's again, it doesn't matter. So this is turn 3. Let's turn 3 kill him. Come on, let's do it. So we have 5 energy this turn. So we're drawing and discarding off of our Tools of the Trade. Yeah, I'll discard this Tactician, get up to 7 mana, and with 2 acrobatics in our hand, I can't imagine we don't kill him this turn. And these two, this is like 50 damage, so let's start with this. Discard the Tactician, beautiful. Let's acrobatics again. Discard this, sneaky strike, masterful stab, dash, and quick slash. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen and creatures of the sea, we're chilling. We're actually chilling, and we win the game. And yeah, I just was recording this because I love this deck to pieces. So, that was tasty. That was beautiful and tasty, and I unlocked a new difficulty mode. So that was sick. Yeah. All right. GG's. Peace. See ya.